Hello, one and all, welcome back to more Let's Play Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I am the Max of Few Trades. In the last part, we got through all of Chadley's various combat trials, and I also did battle with a bunch of Cactar as Aerith. Neither went exactly perfectly, but we still got through all of the adventures. I mean, you can't say that we didn't. In this part, well, actually, first things first, I would like to make it very clear that I actually did go through and do some training as Cait Sith. Now, I can't say for certain if Cait Sith is good. I don't know, but what I can definitively say is that he is really friggin' fun, and I like playing as him a lot. So, first things first, actually, I believe I had something along the lines of, like, he came with like, a magnify. It allows you to expand the range of spells with linked materials. Yeah. Potency amount of, yeah. There we go. Now he can use Cure on everybody. I like that a lot. Also, do we have anything else, like some elemental stuff we can just give him? Yes, we can give him some lightning, and we can give him some wind. Is it the most optimal thing for him? No idea on Earth, but we're gonna work with it anyway. Moogle draws enemy attention more easily, reduce damage taken from the Moogle or by the Moogle, increase luck by 100 when riding the Moogle. Holy hell, that's really good. Increase damage dealt by the Moogle. Let's go ahead. Man, these are a lot of actually interesting options. I haven't really mastered the Moogle steed yet, so this would be good in you know, making me do that. I've been really getting pretty, you know, decent unmounted Cait Sith, which I feel like is not how the game is meant to be played. But here we are regardless. Sure. You know what? Let's go with decoy and reduce damage. We'll also go ahead and toss the Alexander styles. Ooh, look at all them buffs. Look at all them buffs. There we are. All right. Feeling pretty good about that. Now, this side quest appears to be at the behest of children. So this is going to suck. This is not going to be a fun quest. I can already feel it deep down in my soul. Barrett time, apparently.
What?
He is friend to all children.
Mommy said I'm not supposed to talk to you.
Oh, is that so? Well then, why don't you talk to this old fella instead?
Old? Barrett, you're like 12 years older than Cloud.
Looks, and real good at solving people's problems, right?
I mean, I attempt. I want to say that, but you know, someone's a softie, huh?
Of course, I'm soft on kids. Helping them's what we do.
That's fair, I suppose.
Well, what's the problem?
Apparently they lost a bird.
You see, Mr. Birdie ran away and hasn't come back.
Oh, Mr. Birdie is a bird friend of ours?
I figured.
His head is all pointy. Kinda like yours, mister.
Naturally.
Pointy, huh? I bet they're talking about Cloud Jr.
There could be other birds that look like that.
Your bird friend. He had a run-in with a nasty fiend, and we saved his tiny behind.
No way.
Yes way.
You guys, Grandpa said he saw Mr. Birdie heading toward the desert.
That's a terrible place for birds.
But we aren't allowed to go all the way out there.
You just leave it to us. We'll find your friend.
Really?
Promise.
Look, finding lost pets are already exceptionally difficult, but you want us to find a bird?
The people built back in the Republic days. He said those are good places to set traps.
Oh, that's why I can make bird traps.
You got the right chip.
Don't you worry. We'll get those bird traps ready in no time.
Well, it's a good thing I decided to go and figure out how to make those before I showed up here.
Let's go find our bird buddy.
Okay.
Happy to see you.
At least somebody will be.
Hey,
I understand there's no making amends for how I did these people wrong, but I want to help. I need to help.
hey man, you
What happened?
don't gotta
with
justify it to
reactor
us.
Wasn't your fault, you know.
I could have told you that. No, I ain't the one who proposed building the damn thing. That was Shinra. Just hitched my wagon to it.
Right.
Took a while to accept that, though. Hell, I did everything in my power to avoid thinking about it at all. Eventually, I realized the excuses I was clinging to weren't making me feel any better. What happened in Corral, that's my burden to bear.
Just don't go breaking your back.
Yeah, well, it's stronger than you think. I won't pretend it's all for the kids. End of the day, I'm doing this for me.
Alright, hey, you know your stake and claim in the whole situation. I can dig it. I get you, I get you. I still feel like you beat yourself up over it a little too much, but regardless. You know something that I don't entirely understand? Kind of seemed like, I mean, Corel was kind of like, you know, Nibelheim, right? Like, Shinra just kind of, well, I mean, the whole place kind of got destroyed, you know? So Shinra came in and they don't want any loose ends, so why are there so many people that know about it? I find that interesting. Regardless, oh my goodness, there are birdhouses all over the dang place. Oh yeah, we gonna be teleporting ourselves around. Also, I didn't mention it at the time, but so it's kind of coming off to me like almost like all of the other Final Fantasy games are getting referenced in this one. At least in incredibly minor ways, like not in super duper ultra obvious ways, well, except for Gilgamesh. Like Gilgamesh, I believe, debuted in Final Fantasy V, and I think this sword actually might be a reference to 14, maybe? And the little chocobo chick that like landed, you know, Cloud Jr. landing on Barrett's head, that's like Final Fantasy 13, I think? And, I mean, it doesn't really quite count, but I mean, in Yuffie's DLC, there was basically Magitech armor from Final Fantasy 6, roughly. It wasn't quite it, but it was close enough, you know? So, I don't know. Anyway, I think I might need 3 of these bird traps. There are 3 little green doodly-doos, so that's my theory. Okay, yep, set the bait, I guess. There you go. Ugh! Oh, that's a pungent odor.
We wait.
Might as well rig the other traps then.
Yeah.
Life was a hell of a lot simpler back in old Midgard.
Man, it sure was.
Shinra was bad, and if we took him out, the road would be all right.
So what's changed?
Not a damn thing. Shinra's still going down.
Hell yeah.
Coming back here, I see how I got tunnel vision. And not because Shinra was all I had to think about. It's because I didn't want to think about anything else. Saving the planet's important, but I put a lot of personal stuff on the back burner, and I shouldn't have. Nine and the others helped give me that clarity. Just wish I could have got it sooner.
Hey, you still got a whole lot of life left to live, Barrett. You've got time. Don't worry about it. You can make it all work right, I think. You know, I wanted to talk about it at the time, but then, you know, other story elements kind of popped in out of the blue, and I had to focus on that, and then I got distracted by a bunch of other stuff. I want to just quickly, as a brief aside, just, I don't know, call Barrett awesome, you know? I feel like he kind of gets lost in the shuffle in the grand scheme of the cast of Final Fantasy VII. You know, like, Cloud is obviously someone you're going to talk about, and Tifa and Aerith are always the fan favorites. And, I mean, I've always personally really liked Yuffie and Cait Sith, and, you know, but people, you know, they talk about them in less than flattering terms. Maybe people are more receptive to them now in the remake than they were in the original old days. I don't know, and quite frankly, I don't much care, because I still think that they're amazing and awesome, and nothing is ever going to change my opinion in that regard. But my point is, as I'm trying to get to it, is that Barrett is... Oh my god, hey, there's that sand giant. My point is, Barrett gets lost in the shuffle a lot, I feel, and he is a really, really awesome character, and it's nice to see that the developers decided to flesh him out even more than he was in the past, right? Like, I mean, they've been doing that with all of the characters. Like, Yuffie has gotten such an expansion in the character sense that it's kind of insane, and they kind of interwoven her arch nemesis with Barrett's, you know, sort of arch nemesis and Scarlet, which is really neat. So now that they have something that they can sort of bond over, I'd like to think that maybe that'll end up getting brought up again at some point. So I don't know, that seems really freaking cool, and I just like that. I know I've said it before that I appreciate that the game is going out of its way to, you know, flesh out all of the characters and make them feel more like a cohesive unit and team and friends. and is really shining through. But even, you know, just disregarding that aspect and just focusing on the singular aspect of each character individually, it's been fantastic. It has been absolutely friggin' fantissimo, let me just tell you. Anyway, let's just slap this thing right all up in there. And theoretically, eventually, some kind of bird will show up in one of these, I guess.
I expect you'll find this hard to believe.
Oh?
But I've actually changed quite a bit since my younger days.
I mean, who hasn't?
Thanks to Tifa mostly.
Hell yeah!
She really set me straight, especially as a parent. Wouldn't be half the father I am today without her.
That's so. What'd she do?
Be amazing.
I got fed up with my bullshit and tore me a new one.
Nice!
Started yelling about how a kid like Marlene needed a proper roof over her head, somewhere safe and clean. Said sleeping outside was risky.
Very.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sure was. And not just her. The whole team helped me get my act together.
Yeah, I figured.
used to be a runaway train, charging full speed ahead and dragging folks along for the ride. Never thought about hitting the brakes or anything else. Had my fair share of crashes and went off the rails a few times. Caused a lot of trouble for those guys.
Well, I'd say you managed to get yourself back on track.
Hell yeah!
Couldn't have done it without them. They came into my life for a reason. Like you did, Cloud. Junior, too. I know it in my heart.
Oh, that is just actually factually heartwarming as hell. Oh my god. Way to absolutely prove my point. Barrett is even more three-dimensional than he was in the past, and I am here for it. It is so good. Oh my god. Oh. And the fact that even though we've gone like an entire game since then, you know, since Biggs, Wedge, and Jesse all died, like, they're still getting brought up. They're still important to the people that knew them. Like, that wasn't the case in the original. What? Like, you barely knew those three, and then they died, and you just kind of went, and you moved on. Yeah, that's not the case anymore. We met those people. We hung out with those people. We ate pizza with those people. We got to know them, and we saw what that they mattered to other characters, and even though it's so far later, their memory still props up, and it's just, it's so good. Why is this game so good? Can you believe there was an honest-to-goodness time where people were actually worried that this game was going to be any good? It's like, oh no, they're remaking it. They're going to change everything. They're going to make her boobs smaller. Well, they didn't. They made everything better. They just did. It's a fact. Huh, and I'm not going to hear anything else on that matter. They did everything good about the original. They expanded on it, and they made it better. This game is beautiful, and I love it.
The last of the traps.
Our bird might have already been caught in one of the others.
Mayhaps.
Only one way to find out.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to circle back around. I feel as if the very likely odds are I'm going to have attracted 2 enemy-type birds to the other bird traps, and in the last one that I just set up, I'm going to actually finally find Cloud Jr., but I'm also going to have to, yeah, there it is right there. I'm going to have to fight another big old birdie bird anyway. Regardless, yeah, that seems about right. Get out of here, you weird-ass Dracums. I set a bird trap, not a freaking Drago trap. What are you going on about with this mess? Get out of here with that. And you know what? Let's go. Let's go, Kate Sith. Hit him with the kitty cat pummel. Yeah, slap up a loobap. You were doing an unrealistic amount of damage with a megaphone, I'm not gonna lie. It's an unconventional weapon, but by Jove almighty, is it dope as hell. Regardless, there you go. Arrow and Blizzard! Yeah! Slap them around, why don't you? Slap them all around. Alright, now let's go ahead and summon forth the Moogle! There we are. Spin them around. Slap them up. Do what needs to be done. There we are. Okay, now we'll just have the Moogle do his Moogle thing. Yes, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah! Okay, see, now we're actually making something happen here. Yeah. Huh, now that I know that you have to, like, hold down the button and everything, yeah, that's definitely ended up helping a lot.
Went through the trouble of making that trap, and look how they treated it. What a waste.
Mamma mia. We have 3 more. And do you have any idea how many freaking birds there could be? That bird could be halfway over the way to the goddamn Saskatchewan by this point, realistically. Let's be real with ourselves here. Alright, then fine. Next up, we'll do this one. Because it's the biggest pain in the ass to get to out of the 3. And I don't want to be dealing with that mess. There we are. Okay. Just a proverbial hop, skip, and jump away. Maybe I'll be able to get over there more easily this time. I was kind of rambling the entire time I ended up getting over here last time. Yeah, there we go. Cactars, really?
Don't hold back.
Of all things, what are cactars doing? That's just weird. It's just downright peculiar is what it is. All right, now get out. Come on now. Go on, get you dang old critters. Uh-oh. I was not paying any attention to Cloud's HP that entire time. I am paying for my hubris in the biggest of ways. But at the same time, Tifa did a really badass dropkick, so like, whatever, you know.
Let's check the other.
You know, at the very least, I don't know, we can hope that they didn't eat the bird. Hello. And just hit him with the big cure. There you are. All right. Now for the easiest one to return to. But you know, we're still gonna use the buggy anyway. We're gonna use the buggy anyway. And we're gonna turn. Wait, what? I could have sworn that I was going the wrong way to start with. What? Man. My things gotta be all the way that they always do. Yeah, alright, well, just vroom it along, vroom it along. There we are. Well, I don't see anything that immediately wants to murder us. But I mean, there's still plenty of time for something to swoop in and attempt it.
I think we finally found our boy.
That's astronomically, statistically unlikely. Oh, Jesus! Okay, well, that's a freak. What the hell? Okay, well, it's weak to ice. It's weak to ice. We're definitely gonna be making use of that. Okay, hit him with the blizzard. Go for it. There you go. All right, we'll just keep on doing that, I suppose. Why not? Why not? What's more? With feeling, another one of them blizzards. There you go. Okay, I made an effort to try and get away from that, but my rolls aren't making me go uphill for some reason. Yeah, like I'm not allowed to roll any further than I am. That's very bizarre. Okay. That would have worked if the system didn't completely abandon me. Ain't that just the way? At least the colors are absurdly pretty. Oh my goodness. Okay, now let's attempt to... Alright, well that did not go the way that I was hoping it would. I'm not gonna lie to you. I may have made a mistake or two along the way, and I am paying for it. But that's fine, that's fine. That's why we've got Phoenix Downs for days. And we head over and we beat Tifa. We beat Tifa! Hit him with a drop kick! There you go, there you go. A little bit of this. And then, I mean, because I've got the ability to do it, I mean, why not? Also gives us the ability to just kind of ignore damage for a little bit, which is swell. And works really good for us because... is there a reason why you can't do spells? Is there a reason both of you can't do spells? Also, a massive explosion is happening. I'll be real. This... Yeah, I probably should have took him out a little bit faster. That probably wouldn't have happened if Cloud didn't get taken out, because then I could have focused a little more of my time on building up the ATB, and we could have done a little bit more on the synergy, and yeah. Although I am admittedly confused as to why exactly why was it that I couldn't do spells? Does anyone else think that was a little strange? Hey, what? Damn it, I thought I used the Mist-High Potion. Where is it? Did I run out of them? I guess I must have ran out of them. Well, that's a bummer and a half. All right, then, well. Fine. Individual potions for everybody. Whatever works. Okay, yes. I already know the score with the thing and the time with the ding ding dong. All right, let's get out of here then. Let's just get in there. Okay. I didn't actually mean to do that. Woo! Okay, whoop. Scoot out of the way. Okay, now that it's not, like, pressed up against the wall, theoretically, we should take a little less damage than before. Again, that's a theory, not a fact. Not a fact by any stretch. All right. We've already taken a bunch of damage, but we're not going to be stupid and careless this time. We're going to heal. And we're gonna roll. Didn't really work out in my favor there, but that's fine. That's fine. Whoa. Okay. At least get out of the direct path of fire. Whoa! Well, that certainly was an adventure. Okay, here's an idea. What if I did this, and then, how do I? Interesting. Oh, magnify, right? Magnify. Hit LB to magnify. That's unfortunate. I don't seem to know how it works. That is a big ol' bummer. All right, well, roll of the dice. Top of the morning to you. There you are. Whoop, okay, all right. And then do a little bit of this. Then a little bit of that. Dodge and dive. Okay, I am still trying to make this be a thing, and it's not working for some reason. Synergy abilities. Soldier Moogle class, just do it. Just do it. Oh my god, they're friends. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, that was the best thing ever. Oh my god, that was glorious. That is everything I could have ever wanted something like that to ever be. Also, who's trying to escape? Literally nobody. What are you, a fool? I'm gonna go ahead and summon Chocobo and Moogle, even though I don't feel like it's exactly going to do much for us in the long run. If anything, I feel like I'm probably going to end up dying again. But here I go anyway. Here I go anyway. Spells. Synergy ability? No. Okay, summon abilities. No, I really do think healing is the right idea. And then we're just gonna go as ham as we possibly can. Just go ham. Okay, summon ability, sure. You know what? Use a Moogle Blast. Whatever the heck that's all about. Just Moogle it up. Moogle up the place, okay? There we go. See, that's exactly what I'm looking at. Now I'm gonna do a flip. And we are going to hope that this just kind of works out for us. It did, I guess. I think Tifa was just out of range that time. You know what? That's good enough for me. That's good enough for me. We take those.
You had us scared, Junior. Thought you were gonna wind up Monster Child. Oh, is that your way of saying you're good on your own?
Is he, though? I mean, I guess he's not dead.
Straight home. You hear me?
A lesser bird definitely probably would have died from that. Okay. I think, yeah, Cloud and Kate's... You know, Tifa, once more, saving my ass. Ain't that just swell? Oh, my God. She was just out of range. Just out of there. We were able to survive. All right. Well, we almost died, and in another timeline straight up did die. But hey, we got your bird back. Assuming you believe that we did. And the bird didn't... Oh, hi, Tifa. The bird didn't just come back on its own.
Mister, he's back! Cloud Jr. came back!
Ah, heck.
Of course he did. When we found him, we said, your friends are looking for you. You head straight home.
And then it actually did.
No wonder! Thank you so much.
Smart bird.
Hey, just doing a job.
Oh, thank you.
Go on, eat up.
I don't know why you had that, but
Someday
thank you.
Be big and strong and scare away all the monsters.
Hope I can bring Marlene back here one day. Tell her about her home and everything else.
I don't see why not.
You sure that's a good idea?
I owe it to her father.
You'll feel better maybe, but how do you think she'll feel? Don't know, man.
You could give her the option. What's this all about?
What's up?
What you muttering about, child?
My dad says we're supposed to stay away from you. Sorry.
Nah.
That's so. Well, don't want to get you in trouble. Us old fellas gotta go. Take care, Cloud Jr.
Thanks again for all your help, mister.
Don't mention it.
Literally, you might get grounded for it. There you go. And hey, we're better friends with Barrett. That's pretty great. Wait a second, I just realized. Hang on a second. Oh my god. What? Okay, does anybody want to explain to me why everybody has a normal happy face, but Kate Sith has a little cat icon with a crown on top of it for his relationship thing? That is incredible. That is absolutely phenomenal. This truly is the game that just keeps on giving. Oh my god. All right. Well. First things first. Because I don't know where the inn in Corel is, we're going to teleport our way back over here, and we're gonna take a nap here, and we're gonna sleep off all of our horrible third-degree burns, because that's how that works. And then, well, seeing as how the rest of the Cactar missions didn't seem to happen, I guess we need to put the proto-relic thing on hold and instead go for the story. You know what? Fair and fine by me, I suppose. I am willing to return at a later point in time. Well, let's see. Guess we'll start here and then drive that way? Yeah. That seems to be the cleverest choice. That seems to be the way to go about it. Alright, now where's our buggy? There we are. Alrighty. Let's see. Now, am I driving the right way? Yes. Alright. That's the problem. I misread the direction. This thing was on top of that thing, and I thought it meant that the arrow... I saw the top, like the northern part of the arrow, pointing that way, so I thought I was facing that direction, which is why I turned around. It doesn't excuse my idiocy by any stretch of the imagination, but what it does do is explain how I was able to go about that. You know, it makes me feel better for myself, all right? I ain't trying to convince... Oh, there's that guy again. I ain't trying to convince you guys that I ain't a big pile of stupid. Although, I am going the wrong way. I did end up taking a wrong turn at Albuquerque, as it so much turns out. And so what we want to do is instead go this way. There we are. What we want to do is get the hell out of this godforsaken desert. Lord knows I have had quite my fill of all the sand and the dusty dunes and all that nastiness. Need a little bit more greenery. Maybe we could head over to some kind of snowy area or something. I mean, I guess, you know, we're going to a jungle. You know, welcome to the jungle. They've got orange juice and party hats, so that's nice. They might even have a twister board.
Gongaga's just past these shallows.
Me, Gongaga? There we go. Is this water shallow enough? It is shallow enough. There we go. Oh, man, I can't believe me, Gongaga.
Hey, up ahead. That our jungle?
It's the only jungle we've seen so far.
Hold on, little Miss Carsick. We're almost there.
Hooray.
Oh, yeah. We've been driving around in this thing a lot, actually. Imagine that Yuffie's just been absolutely wharfing all the damn time. It's still weird that you're getting car sick in the front seat.
I think I'm gonna hurl.
You keep threatening, but you never do it.
Overgrown for the poor old buggy. We'll need to carry on foot.
Mamma mia.
I meant to say, there's a village up this way.
Does it have side quests?
The reactor's not going anywhere, and I bet we could all do with a wee cat nap, eh?
I do like napping.
Sure. Let's.
Cloud? You okay?
Me, Gongaga!
I feel like I've been here before.
Mayhaps he has. Mayhaps he has. Intel on Gongaga. Well, Gongaga Towers. Oh! Oh, what? Oh my. Ah! What? What? Ah! Ah! Oh my god. I'd be more upset if that wasn't honestly kind of hilarious. I finally get all that stuff done and they just dump an entire truckload more of the stuff on my head. Ay, chihuahua. Alright, well, let's see. You got that? There you go, sure. You know what? Let's go ahead with that. That's selfish healing or whatever. Oh, wait, hang on. Reduce the charge time for overcharge? Yes, I dare say. Hang on, what's this? Finally! Cloud and Barrett have something. It's a focus thing, but whatever. We'll take it. We'll take it. Do you got anything else that's like 5 points? Alright. You've got nothing. Alright, well, Yuffie's got some things. We still, wait, why can't we get that? It needs 15. Oh, because she doesn't have Snow Flurry. We gotta build our way up to it. Alright, then fine. Go ahead and get the Fox Flame. There you are. Alright, now Red 13, however, this has like all sorts of things he could be getting himself. For example, we could get this team up with Aerith, which she probably, yeah, the two of them could probably have made use of that a long time ago. Magic Defense 35, wow. Max MP3, sure, he's not exactly our magest of mages, but like, why not? Why the hell not? That's what I have to say. Ooh, Aerith and Yuffie. There's a combo I haven't even attempted. I didn't even try to do that. Slightly increase MP generation speed during battle. Interesting. Kind of seems like they want Kate Sith to be a mage, which I suppose makes sense. Increase the limit gauge charge rate by 5% upon staggering an enemy. Increase weapon ability damage or team ups. Yep. Yeah, it's United Focus, but that's a good thing to have. I am not saying no to that. I downright refuse. Increase damage to staggered enemies. It's only 3%, but damn. That's not inconsequential. Increase ATB recharge rate when performing actions. Okay. You know what? Maybe all this stuff will actually add up. Maybe it'll all add up or something. Who's to say? Who's to say? Oh my god. Kate Sith, you mind calming down, Leto? My. Alright, so the buggy can't be used for this place. Wonder if that means we're going to be getting ourselves yet another Chocobo. Seems downright likely to me, it sure do. We've also got whatever the hell those monstrosities are all about. Whoa, hang on, whoa. This seems like a pretty good idea. See, unlike the desert, yeah, we don't have the buggy to just kind of casually blow through literally every situation. We're going to need to make proper use out of these chocobo stops now. I'm guessing maybe the one side quest we have available in Gongaga is getting ourselves a chocobo in question. That would make a lot of sense. But alright, we have got a lot of uncharted ground to cover. That's what we've got. Also, not to mention, where is this town specific? Okay, yeah, I didn't mean to zoom out that much. The town's all the way over there, by God. Alright, well, personally, I would like to go ahead and get ourselves that tower. Assuming that I even can. Seems all too possible that as I attempt to go in this general direction, it's not going to let me do that. It would just be nice to sort of get it out of the way here and now, if you know what I'm saying. Seems like it should be viable. Like, yeah, there we go. We can head through this. Yeah, we can climb this. We can climb through that, get ourselves a little bit of the zinky zoo. You know how I feel about the zinc. It's such a useful material. There we go. Oh, yes. We'll be able to get to that tower.
Magic!
Oh, God. Barrett, why? Why must you be the teleporting man that you are? There's some good music. There's some right proper good music. I appreciate it. Okay, so I seem to be up. And the game would rather me not be up. So, Mr. Blister, if you mind telling me. Oh, how do I get down? Also, what's up?
If you're serious about wanting to be our new best friend, how about giving us some insider info?
Well, if it's dirty laundry you're after,
Yeah.
I have heard whispers about the new president's proclivities.
His what now?
believe how much he spends on those fancy suits.
Oh, that's what you mean.
Why did I even ask?
I don't know. I mean, it's not nothing. It's not something I need to know about, but I'll be real. I honestly thought that was going to go in an entirely different direction. One that I oh so very desperately did not need to be a part of. I do not need to know what Rufus Shinra gets up to in his personal life, alright? I'm more than happy to just have him be our enemy and that we need to beat up at some point, alright? That's where it begins and ends. Alright, so it's kind of looking like I need to go around. What the hell is that thing? Yo! It's the dancing frog! It's the dancing frog enemy! I love those little dudes! They're always talking about everybody needing to get nay-nayed. Oh, that's wonderful. Oh, that's absolutely stupendous. Ah, man, okay, well. Talk about a pick-me-up if you ever did think of one. My goodness. Granted, I didn't get to see any of their funky dance moves, but I know that they were there in spirit. Oh, I be knowing. Alright, my goodness. This tower has definitely ended up being more of an excursion than I was ready for. But, yo, there it is.
Anyone else think it'd be fun to climb one of those things?
I mean, I've climbed about, like, I don't know, maybe 20 of them? 20, something around there? Like, I don't know how fun I would realistically call it, but I mean, it's certainly an experience if nothing else. There you go. I fear not your frog styles. I slap you around. Frog baseball! Also, what in the higgity hickonack? What's this all about? Alright, here's an idea. Get out of here, you weird-ass plant monstrosities. What if I don't want to deal with your bullcrap? What if I just want to do this? And then bring it up with a little bit of this? There you go. I don't know what all of these noxious fumes you be spewing are all about, and I don't much care either. There you go. I may have been poisoned, but I'm victorious in combat, which makes me the winner. And always, the poison will wear off, don't you see? And I will remain standing. Now, schwa! There you are. Yeah, you'll give me your Moogle medals. That's what you're gonna do. All right. So, what kind of mess are you gonna be making me do? Oh. You know, I was gonna say maybe the rest of the proto-relic stuff in the I was gonna say the next two Cactuar things would be in Gongaga, but they're not connected. Those are entirely separate things. Boop, boop, boop. Seems like that was a rather long ways away for that to show up on the radar, but I ain't complaining. And lo, Chadley must chime in.
Cloud,
Hi, how's it going?
there are pockets within the Gongaga region that we still cannot scan, despite being within range of a tower.
Mamma
If
mia.
anyone is capable of evading detection by Republic tech, it must be...
Shinra.
yes. Furthermore, as we have yet to detect a proto-relic,
Interesting.
I suspect these issues may be related in some manner. I've marked the previously mentioned pockets on your map. And remember, when surveying, safety first.
What's that? Go ahead, full tilt with reckless abandon? Yeah, okay, sure, I can do that. I am more than fine with that idea. All right. I do appreciate that the proto-relic missions are always so incredibly diverse. Holy hell, that is a long-ass walk. We ain't getting there today. That sure as all hell ain't happening in today's episode, I'll tell you that much, buckaroo. Maybe I can fast travel to this. I just very much like to get any and all combat trials that are immediately within my vicinity dealt with. If it's at all possible. I just don't want them in my life, which means I gotta get them done ASAP. So let's just head on over here. Granted, I don't think I've fought in the local wildlife nearly enough to be able to be going up against variants at this juncture, but yeah, okay. Aye.
We're in dangerous territory now.
We always are, Kate Sith. We always are. Don't turn into a frog. Uh-oh.
Mating season. The males undergo a chromatic change to attract females.
It's always about mates!
Analysis suggests love is in the air. In order to draw its intended mate's attention, the amphidex will let air resonate through its vocal sac, resulting in a romantic serenade.
You don't say.
The nature of its mating call is so intoxicating that other species have been known to fall under the amphidex's spell and pursue an unrequited love.
Wow.
If you learn how to woo others like the ampidex, you can defeat any enemy without a fight.
I suppose technically what you're saying rings true? Alright, well, first things first. Oh god, Toad Frog 2. No, thank you. No, thank you. I was gonna say we need to know what their weakness is. Luckily, we already do. God damn it. I was in the middle of doing a flip. Alright? You distracted me in the middle of my flips. Why would you do that? Alright, fine. Let's try again to get out of the way of all of that mess with your Toad Frogs. Your Toad Frog tunes. There you go. I'll just sort of do that. There you go. Also, I need to stagger. Hang on. I didn't even stop to consider that for a moment. Hang on. Which means I'm going to need a whole lot of ice. I'm gonna need to put you on ice, Froggy. All right, you've been pressured, but will you? Oh boy, will you be staggered? Which one of you? I don't remember. I couldn't tell which one got pressured. I can't tell. What's going on? There you are. All right, you've been staggered, getting out of the way. Thank you and good day. All right, doing flips. Nope, moving out of the way again. We are not being turned into a frog this day. Whoop. It really kind of sucks that you just have to straight up abandon your combo altogether when they do that, but there you go. Oh god, I thought I got transformed at the last second, but it was Kate Sith and his Moogle. Alright. That was not so much a problem, and I am thankful for that fact. Okay, so with that donezo. Man, this place... Does this place feel like it's even bigger than, like, other areas? Kind of giving me that vibe, you know? Interesting. Alright, well, I guess when all else fails, just kind of wander around aimlessly and maybe things will work out in your favor at the end of the day. Maybe, just maybe. Who's to say? Because now I'm over here. Then again, I think we've actually just wandered back into where we were before, which is totally fine by me. That works too. I ain't gonna turn my nose up at that. So I guess what we want to do... I mean, I don't know how to get over to that section, so I guess... we'll just keep going in this general direction. And hey, maybe if we're lucky, we'll see one of those weird crystalline structures to smack, or we'll get some kind of owl to show up and show us the way to the promised lands or whatever. Well, not the promised land. Well, whatever, you know what I meant. I mean, I guess technically, yes, that promise. Yeah, the live stream is weird. Okay, whatever. You know what I meant. Yeah. Okay, well, in theory, if I just keep walking in this direction, we will reach that spring. So, I mean, why the heaven, love, and hell not, right? Wait a second. Hang on, what was that? Ah, okay. It showed up on my thing, that's why. Alright. Once again, don't see... Oh, hello! The owls are yellow now. Aw. It actually reminds me of the specific bird that you could find and get oodles of money from Legend of Dragoon. Oh, that yellow bird. How much I absolutely detest your existence and how hard you are to kill. Anywho, going the wrong way to pick up entirely unrelated materials. Don't mind if I do. There we are. Now, all of this. All of that thing. Unable to... Oh, apparently I've got too much pearl ginger root or whatever. Gongaga pine! That's the fanciest of all the wood types, I assume. I don't actually know for certain. Do not quote me. There you are. I do like the nature about this place, even if it is kind of a total pain in the ass to navigate through. Ever so slightly. Chadley, you want to chime in about this? No, he does not. All right. I don't care about your lore! Okay. Now there's the real question. Now what do I do? I could go, I guess, along this general area. Theoretically, if I get to the other end of this here stream, well, then we can get some divine intel, maybe. Seems like a possibility. It's alright, fine. Alright, I was gonna wonder if we were gonna be able to parkour our way through this situation or not. How many times am I gonna end up crossing this stream as I try to get over there, do you think? My current guess is 12. Oh, hello! Alright, well, man, everything I've been running up against really just does not much care for ice. I really made the smart call when I imbued his sword with it, I gotta be real. Anyway, give you some of this, and I'm gonna give you some of this too. And now you're dead. You're dead, son! You're dead! Sucks to be you. Cause I'm gonna do a flip. Ayo, ayo, I just done gonna flip. Woo! There you are. And, because I can. Make a potion! Woo! There you are. That more or less made up for all of my horrible decisions. More or less, more or less. Ah, hello. Alright, well, go ahead and give us some lore, I guess.
The divine sanctuaries of Gongaga hold knowledge of Kujata.
Who's Kujata?
Folklore, this fantastical being is the tutelary of the forest. Thus, when disasters struck the Mako reaction.
Oh, I guess we've been distracted by this.
Ratting on us to Shinra, telling him where we are, you furry fraud.
Yes.
I knew this cat had two faces.
I mean, technically, yeah.
Come on now. I'm only pulling your leg.
Who are you kidding? You were literally built by the company. Probably stuffed you full of teeny tiny listening devices.
Frankly, it's weird we let you stay.
The late president believed that bigger was always better. Small went against his philosophy.
Doing well, huh? Some 9-to-5 nobody you are. Sure your name ain't stamped?
Pretty sure. Aye.
Might want to check.
I mean, where would he go to verify such things, I wonder? But yeah, no, it's honestly kind of funny. The characters didn't really talk to Kate Sith all that much, honestly, in the original game. He just kind of showed up and didn't leave, and then, but now everybody's all like, no, we're just kind of getting to the core of it. It's like, yo, you were made by Shinra. You are a Shinra robot, and you're just following us around. Like, that's sketchy as hell, and it's funny that they're willing to talk about it, but not actually do anything about it. It's like, yeah, I mean, sure. Yeah, he's a Shinra robot, and we're all very suspicious of him, but, I guess he can stay anyway. I guess. Oh boy, YXA. YXA. Okay. Here we friggin' go. YXA. YXA. How was that? Dang, I actually got that one. Nice. I kind of figured that these were going to be way over my head from this point forward, but apparently not. And now Chadley is going to make sure to communicate to us that I was able to get some information about the doodly-doo. And I felt the need to tell you about it for some godforsaken reason.
Analysis complete.
Wow.
This should allow me
Wow. Friggin' old news time 32 at this point, my guy. All right, well, we certainly went and done and did that. Ah, now here's an interesting question. What if I were to head in this general direction? Ooh. Ooh, this looks very lucrative indeed. I mean, despite the overwhelming sketchiness of Cait Sith in general, like I don't personally care. I mean, he's a little cat robot in a crown and little shoes. I mean, like who the hell cares, man? Plus, they freaking animate him like he's got dang classical Mickey Mouse. Like, they've somehow made him even more charming. Plus, you're getting to hear the accent and everything. It was implied he always had it, but you know, when there was no voice acting, how are you to really truly know? So I don't know. It's just neat. It's just neat. God damn it! You can't stop my happiness. I will not let you. Also, uh-oh. Dang, I don't seem to be... I'm back down on the path that I was. I was hoping that was an entirely different one. Ah, well, it's fine. It's fine, I wager. We'll just keep on running, and we'll get to something new eventually. Guess my current goal really probably should be trying to... Is that seriously the spring again? Wow. I suppose my current goal really should be to get to the city, the little village. Assuming that that's what that marker even is in the first place. For all I know, it could be a boss battle. Anything is possible, I suppose. There we are. Just keep climbing. Whoop. All right. Parkour. We jumped over a little fence. That implies some degree of civilization. Somebody had to put that thing up of their own accord. And, okay. The Watchman's Lookout, an area of interest. Of course it is. Oh, hang on. Moogle medals for me, thank you. You got like a treasure chest around these here parts? Yeah, you do. I'll be taking whatever the hell this is, thank you. Ooh, 3 bottles of ether. No complaints from me. All right, well, oh my God, Barrett! Did anyone else just see Barrett go flying? That man became, he achieved oneness with the universe there. And okay, the big horn bracelet. Ooh. What does the big horn bracelet do, if you don't mind me asking? Big horn bracelet, oh, there it is. Basically as good as I got, except better magic defense too. What is Cloud currently holding on to? That? And there's literally no reason for him to not use this. There you go. Now magic damage won't hurt as terribly bad. You know, I don't think I've seen Cait Sith come down one of these before. Am I ever going to? Tifa? Cait Sith? No, they decided to go the long way. All right. Deprive me of the thing that I wanted to see. I see how it is. All right, fine. Get you so sassy. Ah, my goodness. Actually, if I were a betting man and I'm not, it feels more likely that heading in this direction will get me there rather than going in this direction. That is my theory. So that's what we're gonna stick with for the time being. Some kind of monkey noise? Why are there monkeys? Why is there just a normal ass monkey? You know what, now that I think about it, with Stamp, that means, yeah, we've seen normal ass dogs in this game. Why are some things normal animals and other things fantastical animals? Oh, this is going to be something. Oh, and of course. Go ahead and tell me about this undulating mushroom.
That forest chocobos used mushrooms as springboards?
I did not. Also, it means I need a chocobo, which is a bummer because there's materia up there and it's a blue one. That could either be really good or really boring.
It's about time. I'm freaking starving.
Me, Gongaga.
Maybe our lucky food will be on the menu.
Hey, I completely forgot about that. That was like 3 episodes ago. Mushrooms, I get it. Oh, fun. Fun. Well, we done and made it.
Are these? They are! Gongaga mushrooms.
In Gongaga? Unthinkable!
They may be hard to come by in Midgar, but here you can't move for the blasted things.
Wow.
Homestead! Natives! The locals.
Passing through?
No. Not really.
You.
Hello.
What?
Nothing. For a second, I thought you were someone else.
That's weird, because I don't look like him. So,
Who are you people?
we're chill.
More importantly, why are you here? Not to survey the reactor, I presume.
Ah, no, just to study it. We're on a wee field trip, you see?
What do you want the mushroom for?
Whoosh.
Also, this is our talking cat friend.
Aww.
Thief!
Welcome to Gongaga.
Me, Gongaga.
I'm Cisne, Coalition Captain. And sorry, didn't mean to startle you before. Just doing our jobs.
It's all good.
Back to your posts.
Ma'am.
We've been attacked for less justifiable reasons.
You'll get a clear view of the reactor from that hill.
Most baller.
Make sure to pay your respects, though.
Of course.
Kitty kitty.
Come on.
Yeah. Are we following you? I guess we following you. Alrighty then.
Our village is a quiet one, as you can tell. Let's keep it that way.
No promises. Giant machines of death and destruction seem to
Don't get a lot
follow
of
us.
Visitors, what with the jungle. Can't even remember the last time. But that's part of this place's charm, I suppose.
Being out in the middle of nowhere and never seeing new people? Would you really call that a charm point? Seems more of a con, if I'm honest with you, but whatever. I guess you have enough of a community going here. What is this praying that you do? Yuffie has no idea what organized religion is.
Thank you.
Sounds nice.
So what is this?
Are you
3
stupid?
years ago, the reactor here suffered a catastrophic failure.
They do that a lot.
It was old and couldn't handle the stress.
It needed maintenance, which Shinra never provided. And then one day...
Boom.
So, they're cheap as well.
I mean, they always have been.
this was
That's
the
not
company's
news.
way of trying to make amends.
I'm surprised they even made the effort.
Same, honestly.
And thanks to the hard work of our people, Gongaga rose from the ashes, right?
That's nice and all. But one memorial doesn't buy absolution.
Nobody was claiming it did, dude.
You guys must be tired. I know you've got things to do, but if you wanted to rest up...
And I do.
Wouldn't they say no?
My house is just down there. Got an open door policy, so feel free.
Bold of you.
Woohoo! Don't mind if I do.
Also, how many beds do you have?
Gonna take a look around.
Oh, we breaking up? We scattering? Oh, I see how it is.
Seriously. Get some rest, okay?
Why are you singling me out in this instance? New Queen's Blood players await your challenge in Gongaga. Oh, Lord. Oh, well, that's how we're ending this episode. Oh, we can do dialogue and all that jazz. I don't even worry about it. I want to talk to everybody. I want to do everything. I want to do all that stuff. But you gave me the magical words, the magical lands of the peony. You ain't gonna be depriving me of no peony. How do I get in here? Let me into your goddamn building. I want to play peony. How did you get here? We were literally just told that visitors are extraordinarily rare. You are a confusing man. A confusing man that I don't understand. But you let me play piano. So, I suppose at the end of the day, all is well. Anyway, what do we got? Cinco de Chocobo! Oh, most interesting. Most interesting. Alright, alright. I dig it, I dig it, I dig it. Alright. Time for silent game face. Alright. Cinco de Chocobo. Let's go. Oh man, okay, so, whoa! That one wasn't so bad until it went completely off script. I was able to keep up the tempo with the Chocobo theme for a good while there because I'd heard it so many times, so it wasn't that bad. But the second it started just doing its own thing and bouncing all over the place with all these different notes that I had no idea, I had no clue whatsoever what direction any of that stuff was even gonna go in. Oh man, that was close as hell. But we made it work. We made it work. Another flawless performance. There we are. Not bad considering I originally started assuming the Cloud was going to just be the worst piano player ever. Regardless, I don't suppose you'd like to give me some steadfast block materia, would you? I figured that the Chocobo theme probably had to end up showing up around, you know, at some point or another. Didn't expect it here or anything, but I'm absolutely happy to have it. Now the real question is, what are the other songs they're gonna put in? I have a theory on one. It would be kind of dark to do it, but I think that they might end up doing it. Regardless, in the next part, we are going to play Queen's Blood. We are going to hunt down and talk to every single one of our party members. I guess we'll also go talk to Snap, and we'll figure out this whole side quest situation, and there's apparently a tax shop and stuff. I don't know. There's gonna be all sorts of stuff. Me Gongaga. I'll see you all then.